February March 2019, Information Technology 9626 paper 2 practical. We'll start with the first task. A short video to advertise winter holidays in the town of Almeo, Austria. Now it's very important to mark the keywords while you're reading the paper, because this is the information that will not be repeated in the coming tasks. Traditional Austrian hospitality in a location with stunning mountain scenery. This might be the titles used. The original clips were filmed by GBR Video in Almere, Austria. The date of filming can be found in the mirror data within the file used in step 1. All the files produced must be of a professional standard, means mostly the styles might be used, and proper source form files should be a proper file format should be used. You should have been supplied with the following source files. So these are our files. Now create a new video and set the image ratio to 16:9. I have already opened Windows Movie Maker. This does whatever we need for this syllabus. So we will start with like a new movie. The project is already set to by default widescreen 16:9. Open and examine the file almeo1.jpg. Now examine means of course just look at it and edit this image, removing the lower portion so that it matches the image ratio of the video. That means the image ratio of the the ratio of the image should be 16:9 as well. Is not distorted and meets the brief above. So, and one more thing is that we need to see the date of the filming in the file information. First of all, let's edit it, crop it. Now when you this is the Windows 10 default photos crop, so you can select the aspect ratio widescreen 16:9. If you have other windows, you can use a Windows picture manager, Office picture manager, or you could use it of Photoshop CS2. Okay, from here when you select this widescreen crop, then it will crop from above and the bottom. So you need to adjust your image, because what they need is only from the bottom. Now whatever files that you are saving, it should be in a worked folder separately from the original files. And then afterwards, even if you don't need any file in this folder, you should be deleting it, because your IT supervisor who is in the exams will be sending your or uploading the files on the Exchange server. So if they are extra files, and if they are two files of the same with the same name, examiners will only find mark the first file that they find. And also there might be like two huge file size to be uploaded, which might be a problem for you and for the center as well. So better to delete any files, any project files, for especially when you are using the movie maker or any kind of video editing software. Save, and you can see the information. Date taken 3rd of January 2019, and that is 12:23, and that is 12:23 p.m. Dimensions are also mentioned. You can note it down somewhere, or you can just simply do it afterwards. We have done this. Set this image as a background at the start of the video and display it for 18 seconds. So what we need in our movie is this image, so I can just simply click and drag it at the start of the image and display it for 18 seconds. The duration should be 18. And the text, looking for a winter holiday, to the title in a yellow serif font like this, and add an appropriate effect to place this text. Display this title for 7 seconds, so 7 seconds of the of the start. Home, title, sorry, caption. And you can see the caps lock, how they have the caps are looking for all our proper sentence question case for winter holiday. Select, change the color to yellow, to Times New Roman. As I have just mentioned that you only need a serif font, so Times New Roman is fine, although this you can find if you have time. You can set it to bold and bring it down a little bit. No, it's just looking for, so you need to make it bigger. Add an appropriate effect to place this text. Appropriate effect, like any effect would suffice. Don't make it too, like this. Like, this is not professional, this is kind of childish. You can select, I think, very simple. Okay, so this is for 18. The text duration needs to be 7 seconds. Leave the background on display for a further 2 seconds. Create a caption to match the brief and display it for 7 seconds. Ensure that the caption text is easy to read and identifies the purpose and the location. So the purpose is here, traditional Austrian hospitality location with stunning mountain scenery, and location is Elmau, Austria. And a different appropriate effect to paste the caption. To place the caption, leave the background on display for further 2 seconds. Again, let's add more caption, and you can bring the caption over here. It should be 7 seconds. This is for 7 seconds. So let's, of course, we need to type it. Traditional Austrian hospitality. Traditional Austrian in a location with stunning mountain scenery. A location with stunning mountain scenery. So again, I'm going to select yellow. And it's filmed by JBR video in, and you just need to select the location. So Almau, Austria is the location. Location. Okay, so I'm going to bring it down just like the previous one as shown in the image. So okay, this text is 7 seconds, then 2 seconds gap. This is 7, so 7 to 9. So this, the next text should start with 9 seconds. This is now 9 seconds. You can see over here exactly 9 seconds. So you can zoom in for better placement. Or it's where you can start the time here at 9 seconds. It's way better. Okay, so start time 0, and here the start time is 9. And now, then after that, that is 16 and 17. So 2 more seconds. That is our requirement to leave the background display for further 2 seconds. Then open and examine the file mountains.mp4. Let me first save this, and please keep saving your projects. So use the same worked folder, or you can use the original folder, and you can save the worked folder, final file in your worked folder. mountains.mp4. It is almost 36 seconds, and there is a sound of like wind and this and that, or and there's some voice over here. This is a view from a balcony, and it is at 20 seconds. I don't hear any other voice. Okay, remove the first 6 seconds of the clip. Trim the clip so that only the 10 seconds remain. Remove the soundtrack from the clip. Place the clip at the end of the video. Now you can do this in the Audacity as sorry, not in the Audacity. You can do this directly in the movie maker. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to import this, or I'm going to just click in. It will first, of course, you have to convert the format into the one that it can work on. Take a snapshot of the last from the video to create a background image. The first 6 seconds, trim the clip so that only 10 seconds remain. So first 6 seconds are a must, and then after that, if then 10 seconds you have to keep it, and after something else is there, then also remove it. Remove the soundtrack, so we're just going to make the volume 0. So first 6 seconds. Now as you can see, this starts at 18:03. 6 seconds would be 24. So you can break it back to 24. Exactly, right click and then split. So this clip is, you can see the duration is 597. You can clip more, like you can undo and select it again. seconds. Video start time is not mentioned, but it is 1803, so that will be 2403 would be exactly 16 seconds. Sorry, 6 seconds. 2403. Right click, split, and now you can see when you move your mouse over it, it will show that the duration is 6 seconds, so you can simply delete it. And after that we have to keep the 10 seconds, so 1803 to 10 seconds will be 2803. This is 2803. So I'm going to split it right now, and I'm just going to confirm, so that only 10 seconds. Even move the sound track and place the clip at the end of the video. I'm going to remove it, delete this, and you still have the soundtrack, so you can the video volume as you can the track volume YouTube's, yeah, video volume is as 0 is fine. There is some okay. Take a snapshot of the last frame of the video to create a background image for the credits. So let's go to the last second. So here in the home you can select snapshot, save the snapshot. It's let's use the same folder, last. Okay, and it will be automatically added. You can use this for the credits and display it for 7 seconds. So edit, 7 seconds is the default time. Add appropriate credits to match the brief. So include your name, center, and candidate number. Now in the credits, of course, the location is there, the title might be there, who filmed it, the location, and short video to advertise winter holidays, and date of the filming that will be recorded in the with the first image, so you can view the file information at this time. Now the credits, credits, you can take the credits this part to your image. Right now I'm just going to credits, example GBR video, or you can just filmed by or it's I'm just being cautious, otherwise I think it's already mentioned. Date was 3rd of January, you can write 0301 2009. Time was 12:23 p.m. So these would be our credits. There's nothing in the paper to write about the font and everything. So I'm just going to take this up to my image. I'm going to delete this. Now my credits are starting from the image, and it should be 7 seconds as the last image. So let's play this. It's up to you, you can increase the size. as the credits happen, these are at the scroll, so you can add the scroll like that. And that becomes our 35-second video, so that is 18 of seconds of the image of the title, then it was I think 10 seconds of our video, and then 18 plus 10 28, and then 7, that is 25. So let's first save the project. Always save your project before publishing the movie. You never know what can happen. So for computer and 16, it should be, I don't just use the MPEG format, choose the work folder. And oh yes, there was one important thing that we forgot in the credits. It should have your name. You can just write your name, your candidate number, and your center number. Now save, and then it is export your file in the MP4 format with the file name E1 followed by your center number, candidate number. Close. You can check your folder. This is an MP4 format, and you can just simply rename it E1 underscore E1 underscore yes, center number, candidate number. Candidate number 123, the one that I'm using right now, and you can check it. In your meetup here. I think we did not add the animation effect on the second caption over here. Text tools. We had to add a different animation. So again, save it and save as your save your movie. Always check it, because you might and need to just tick off the tasks that you have to do. You can overwrite it.